ring. I'm just trying to change the color on your mood ring. Reebok, baby, you need to try some new things. Have you ever had shoes without shoestrings? What's that, yay? Baby, these heels, is that a made what? Baby, these wheels. You tripping when you ain't have a. You're feeling like you're running, huh? Now you know how we feel.
The Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend the home court here in Cleveland. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball. 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Here's Mitchell. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. Giannis was the topic of our conversation, and coach said after a deep breath, I mean, there's no need to exhaust yourself over how to stop Giannis. He's going to leave his mark on the floor. We just have to deploy something to mute his production a little bit. They've definitely got their hands full trying to slow one of the game's best. Guys?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league. You can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Allen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee.
Now, here's Mobley. Following the miss by Miles Turner.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Now here's Turner. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo, no good. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
Here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now, here's Garland. There's a minute 34 left here in the first quarter. Here's Mobley. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 124 left in the first quarter. Here's Turner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Turner's got 8 points.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
The three from Garland. Knocks down the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Trent. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trailed by 6. Pass to Hunter. Now Wade. Outside Garland. And it's off from three-point range. Inside. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Garland left side. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. And Mobley throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And here's Giannis from outside. And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
For 3, Mitchell sinks the three-pointer.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
To the paint. A shot by Sims, no good. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you, Kevin.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Outside Portis. There's the 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Pass to Mitchell. Over Green. And it's Mitchell missing. Milwaukee in the lead. To the inside. There's Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
The three from Garland. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And one of Garland's patented moves, pulling up off the bounce.
Cleveland with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Allen slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And that one's good by Giannis.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. Here's Mobley. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Mobley's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland. Pass to Rollins. Here's Portis. Lets it go from deep. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Bobby Portis.
Strong finish by Mobley. He is a load to handle.
And, G.A., you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Sinks the triple.
And Hunter can really do damage from deep. The defense has to get out on him.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Bucks trail by 7. Harris with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Harris's shot is good.
Well, he's a bigger guard at 210 pounds. Harris can mix it up in the paint.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Down low. Allen. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Harris misses. Cleveland leading by 7. Mitchell wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Outside Jackson. Pass to Turner. Lets it go from 14. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor. To the middle. Here's Allen.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Here's Turner. Cavaliers with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. He has 5. And it's sent back by Turner. And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on the block, but also got the body, so some free throws coming up right now. He's perfect from the line this time. 5 seconds left to play here in the half. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Cavaliers lead by 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
The shot by Turner, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Mitchell. Great D that time from Green. And the Bucks with possession. Antetokounmpo. And it's good for 2. Giannis has got the first field goal of the second half for the Bucks. The wide open look here for Garland. No good on the triple. Bucks trail by 7. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's Giannis with the slam.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Lets it go from 11. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. To the paint. Here's Mobley. That's tipped. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
With defenders having to worry about the drive, the pass, Antetokounmpo can usually find space from the mid-range.
Turner with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Here's Antetokounmpo. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. For 3, Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Garland for 3. Good on the triple. Garland's got 9.
And the release for Garland is getting quicker as he gets more comfortable. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Merrill. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively. Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
The 3 from Garland. Again, the Cavaliers score.
And I like that Mobley keeps his options open. He knows by making that pass, it could lead to something better.
The shot by Turner, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 10. There's Garland, and it's blocked. Left side, Portis. Kicks it out to Giannis. Giannis up strong with force.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Guys, back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
Outside Garland. And the three off target. Bucks trailed by 9.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
And the uniqueness of Kerr, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper. And forget about finesse. This fella's all about the power.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point.
41.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On offense here, the Bucks. Trent outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Trent. Over Hunter. Rebound by Mitchell. To the left wing. Back to Garland. Mitchell right side. Screen by Allen. Mitchell outside. Pocket 4. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs. Here's Trent. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside Garland. Taken away by Anthony. Giannis with it. Garland picks him up. Against contact. Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell's so good inside.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Turner. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Puts up the 3. A three-pointer. Good.
A lot of focus on the part of Mobley. Gets great position, feet set, and lets it fly.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Bucks trail by 10. Giannis inside. Outside Anthony. Now Kuzma. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Right side Turner. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. Jacks up a 3.
And love to see the effort from Mitchell at the defensive end. Getting a hand up and challenging that shot.
Garland. Into the lane. Strong move off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Mitchell. Pulls it from 20. That one drops.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And it's Turner off the drive. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Now on to the Kumbo. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Up top, Mobley. Tipped away. Here's Mitchell. Off target from outside. Portis. The three is off. Cleveland leading by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Cavaliers.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, three after three, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Darius Garland.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
The 19-foot shot. Rebounded by Allen inside. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Substitution on the court.
Anthony on the wing. Harris. The three doesn't go. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Ball.
So it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one.